It is time for another Dark Cosmic Universe Cosmic Creature feature here on the Dark Cosmic Universe. If you saw the thumbnail, you know what I'm talking about. Welcome back to the Dark Cosmic Universe. My name is Avian Savage. This is the Dark Cosmic Universe. It is time for a Cosmic Creature feature. Very excited about that. Yours truly wound up getting 3 new figures from Blindboxes from Super 7. Very, very, very excited. And you should be excited as well, because it's more about that very obscure part of the Dark Cosmic Universe that I hold near and dear to my heart. But before we get into the video and check out the review, welcoming everyone back to the Dark Cosmic Universe, welcoming back all my cosmic followers out there, my cosmic family. Thank you guys so much. If you're new to the channel, subscribe to the channel. We talk about action figures, we talk about playsets, we talk about vehicles, we talk about Pokemon cards, we talk about some really cool cosmic and epic things that are out there in the Dark Cosmic Universe. Again, if you are new to the channel, check out the links in the description. I've got an eBay store where I sell vintage and retro t-shirts. I also sell paperback books. When I make a sale, like I did this morning, I bring it back here to the Dark Cosmic Universe to display some really cool cosmic collectibles just like this. Very, very excited about that. Again, if you are new to the channel, please leave some comments. It definitely helps grow the channel. We're trying to get near that 3,000 viewed hours here on YouTube. This is also a great way to support the channel by leaving some comments. Don't forget also, you can share the videos. I'm okay with you doing that. You can share them to your socials. You can share them with your friends. Copy the link, send it as a text message. Surprise one of your friends, go, hey, look what I found. I found this really cool channel here on the YouTubesphere. They're like, the YouTube is what it's for? YouTube, you know, YouTube. The dude talks about action figures, playsets, Pokemon cards, man. You remember Pokemon cards? All these other cool things. That's right, that's what we do here, which is cosmically epic, as I always do say. Again, check out the photos. Most of the things, or the things that I talk about here in the YouTubesphere, I do photos of. We have playlists. Check out the playlists. Leave them on. You know, a lot of my older videos are on there, which is really cool. Some of them, you know, again, that was me from the way beginning. 3 years plus later, it's a little bit different. And you can definitely see even how the stage back here has gone from, like, I had this like really jank piece of paper just for the bottom, and then it's like grown. And I mean, take a look at all the little cubes that I've got back here. I mean, when I saw my first ones, I'm like, oh my gosh, I only had like 3 or 4 cubes. Now I've got, I don't know, at least 15, but it's really, really cool. Again, if you are new to the channel, like I said, please check out the videos. Leave the playlists on. We're trying to get to 3,000 viewed hours here in the YouTubesphere. Getting to that next level here, and we're trying to see what happens after that. It's a great journey. Thank you for being a part of the journey. So appreciate that. All right, let's get to the figures here. Yours truly, let's take a look at the blind box. I guess it's a blind box. It's actually almost like a capsule. Check it out. It is the Return of the Living Dead. These are from Super 7, blind box action figure. I was correct. Now, these are the different ones that are possibly ones that you can get. Again, they got the zombie trash, and it tells you what your chances are. The zombie suicide, that's the character. Tarman, there's a mystery figure. We've got a zombie trash figure, and we got a zombie, look at zombie suicide, neon green one. So the other one, neon green, very cool. Graffiti one, this is awesome. I actually wasn't going to buy these, and then when I started seeing what were in, what was in there, I'm like, I'm missing a few characters. I'm missing a lot of characters, but from my lucky pull, I was able to get these 3 characters. These are the ones I definitely wanted. So we've got zombie trash over here. We've got zombie suicide. And then over here we've got Tarman. Now I do have a Tarman in the back. I wanted to get one that was all black. Now the original ones, again, the prices are astronomical for these figures if you actually got the originals. Or I believe these were in a 2-pack, or I think they might have been single carded too. But the more I saw these, the more I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm going to try to get them. So I took a chance, purchased 3 blind boxes, or yeah, 3 blind boxes. But they look like those capsules with the, was it the trioxin in there? You know, and I'm going to buy, I think I'm going to buy some more containers. Not these, but ones that actually show the Tarman in there with the trioxin. Anyway, so be kind of cool to add with the whole flavor here. All right, where are we going with this? Well, we're going to be talking about the 3 figures. Like as I said, very excited that I got these 3 from the polls. Now there's a different variation of Tarman. I think it's like almost like a metallic blue. Also, this one is a metallic blue, and this one is like a metallic blue-ish to it. Do I want them? Probably. Am I going to keep looking for them? Yes. We'll see how I, get them. Anyway, so if you're curious about the figures here, all of these are in the 1/18 scale. So they should be approximately under 4 inches or about 4 inches. So the Zombie Trash figure is just a little bit over 4 inches. The Tarman, he's about 3 3/4 inches. And the Suicide Zombie, he's about 4 inches. But yes, very excited about it. Of course, yours truly, I love Halloween. I love the more obscure or the eclectic kind of figures. And over the years, I've been like collecting like 3 3/4 inch figures that are zombies. And I'm like, well, why not? Because they're kind of cool. It reminds me of Halloween. And again, it's just a really cool thing to see. All right, let's take a look at the figures here. Hopefully we can get a little bit closer to the figures. Now, again, these are approximately like 5 points of articulation, so 5 POA. So we have some articulation in the legs. We got articulation in the arm. This is a half arm here, but that's the way it was done. And then, of course, we've got some movement in the head. Very cool looking character. Little on the creepy side. Again, this was what happened to Trash. Not to spoil it, but Trash has a zombie counterpart look to it. Now, there has been talk that they are actually building the Return of the Living Dead universe. I don't know, there's either going to be a new movie or there's going to like a video game tie-in. I'm not really sure, but I've seen some videos on that. That would be kind of cool. But I'm glad that Super 7 reissued these again as in Blindbox. Now, of course, when you do the Blindbox thing, you could be getting like tons and tons of repeats, and we've talked about that before. And I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about that, spending money. But if you're looking to build up your zombie army, and again, I thought I was like all done with just getting the one Trash figure. And then I saw these, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is really, really cool. All right, so this is the Suicide Zombie. That's the name of the character. Looks really, really cool. Again, 5 points of articulation. So in the legs, in the arms, and in the head. That's how I like it. It doesn't have to be more than that. But a cool looking figure. Let's see if we can get a close up. There we go. And then, of course, he's got his innards in here. And I think that you are able to pull the innards out. And then you're ready to reattach them again. But again, what a cool looking figure. If I ever find the blue one, yeah, like I said, look at the detail. I think the detail's cool. I love the mohawk. Yeah, he's got the chains and he's got his like gang look, but then of course getting mixed up with the trioxin. But again, really, really cool, creepy, and enough to just say, yeah, I didn't really need this figure, but yes, I did. I mean, even the detail with the head, very cool. Very excited about that. Let me move the Cosmic Stage out of the way, and we will get a closer view of the figures. Let me put Suicide Zombie over there. All right, very, very cool. If you checked out my previous videos, when I originally got the glow-in-the-dark Tarman, I was like, I need to get one that actually looks like he's got tar on it. And when I saw that they were re-releasing these figures, giving me, an opportunity to see this, figure again. Again, 5 points of articulation. Here is my glow-in-the-dark one. And I know you're going, hey, but Avian, you've got two Tarmen. Well, you can actually army build these, which would be really cool. There is, again, there's like a metallic one that's out there. It's like blue. It's got some really cool hues to it. And it's, unfortunately, it's like I said, it's a chase figure. And sometimes for chase figures, you got to pay more money for them. Or you could be lucky and you could actually get a blind box that actually has it. But these guys look cosmically epic. Really excited about it. I love the horror aspect. And again, you know, your bad B movie. But yes, finally have a Tarman that I can call my own, not the original one. And trust me, I have been looking. I think on card, the original one was like $80 to $150. I'm like, no way, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to take a chance on the blind boxes. And that's exactly what I did. I picked 3. I'm like, 3 I thought was a safe number. Now, if you saw my video when they came in the mail, these ones didn't have. So here is the one that's got what it had in here. I was kind of disappointed that this one didn't have anything on it. But again, if you open it up, again, you have no idea. They have it so here is the plastic case that, you know, the figures came in. This I thought was pretty cool. And again, I definitely am going to buy some containers because I've seen on YouTube, I've seen on eBay that they've actually made the containers. There's several artists out there that have made containers like this that look like they did or similar to in the movie. And I think that would be kind of cool for a diorama. And definitely, you know, for me, yeah, it's kind of cool. All right, we're going to go to ground level, as I like calling it here. And we're going to check out and see some of the figures here. And again, yours truly has been collecting like zombie figures, like one at a time, couple at a time. I've been, you know, I see them and I get them. Now, again, these figures are from different series. I know everyone's like, hey, how about this one? Where, like the second one to the right, where did you get this one? Like I said, it's been a while. I'd have to like Google. I usually Google Lens a lot of things. But really, really cool. And this guy back here is not getting the love that he should be. Some of the figures I've been able to get, like I said, off of eBay for a pretty decent price. Some of them, you know, I paid a little bit extra. But again, we got some really cool zombies over here. Now, I do forget where these ones came from. I know they were from eBay. And I think they were from overseas. I don't remember the name of the company. But again, I remember I got that at Walmart. It was like, it happened to me at the right place at the right time. And it was on clearance. So these zombies go together. 1, 2, there's 4 of them. I think there's a total of 5, but there's a construction one. But I just didn't really have enough time, or not time, but I just didn't have enough energy to like put them in here and just do, unfortunately, like there's like overload when it comes to a lot of these. I know a lot of people, like they're looking at the videos like, wow, you know, your figures are really cool, but there's a lot to look at. That's great. Check out the photos. Again, if there's ones that you like, all you have to do, again, what I do is I do a Google Lens, and then you just kind of like, you know, let's say we took a picture of this guy. You take your pointer on your finger, give a little circle, and then it will search the entire web to find out which character it is or what it looks like or what it could possibly be and where they're actually selling them. So that's just a good idea. And again, I'm trying to remember where I got all these characters, but I'm like, that's okay. But this is really cool. I'm like I said, I thought I was going to stop with trash and just have, you know, the Tarman on there. But then I'm like, I don't have one that looks like, I mean, I got, you know, the glow-in-the-dark one. And sometimes I don't get the glow-in-the-dark versions. I mean, you know, sometimes like like I say, it's like one and done. I find the ultimate figure, and then like with my Iron Man figures that I want to buy, and I bought one, I'm like, okay, that's it. I got one Iron Man figure. And then you see all these cool suits, or like Spider-Man. He's got all these different suits to him. I'm like, oh my gosh, wouldn't this look cool? And yes, wouldn't this look cool? Yes, wouldn't this one look cool? And that's how it happens. I know a lot of you are laughing at home. You're like going, I know, I feel you, Avian. I really do. Like you buy one figure, and then you're buying like 6 or 7 different versions of the same figure. Like, I only wanted to get one. That's great. But that's what happens. But again, so 3 new figures for the collection. Very excited. So we got the zombie trash. There's trash over here. Suicide Zombie. We've got Tarman, the most recent ones. So these 3 are from those blind boxes. Glad I nabbed them. Like I said, I'm glad I got it. 3 just sounded like a really good number. And then we got Tarmate. Now, if I get a whole bunch of other Tarmate, if I find the blue ones, that'll be cosmically epic. Yeah. I'm like, you know what? Part of me was like, yeah, I'm not going to buy any more. And then I started looking at them, and you see them all together, and I'm like, okay, I'll buy another one. Okay, I'll buy another one. And then you find these other cool figures, and that's just how, winds up being. And again, I wound up getting this one over at Walmart. Sometimes, you got to check either if you go to Walmart, you go to their, they got the videos and they've got the movies and music. Sometimes you'll see figures over there. So again, check out what do they call it, the NECA section. Check out the Funko section. You never know what comes in there. Also, again, if you're in any groups, either on like Facebook or Instagram, people are always out there looking around, and they're always saying, hey, or this discount place has this, or this discount place does that. Check out the videos. Come back here, of course, to the Dark Cosmic Universe. I'll let you know where I get them. But again, so these 3 were from eBay. Blind boxes. I'm like, I don't know, I'm going to probably get all the same figure. Lucky I did not. And I'm very excited about that. But yes, 3 more figures in the collection. Hope you guys are enjoying these videos. Hope you're part of the Dark Cosmic Universe. All you have to do is subscribe, and you are part of this cosmic family here in the YouTubesphere. And you're probably wondering, who are these people who are part of the Dark Cosmic family? I'm glad you asked that question, because I'll let you know. And again, all you have to do is hit the subscribe button. Tap the subscribe button, and you're part of it. We're almost there for 2K. And again, we're trying to get to that 3,000 viewed hours. Thank you guys for helping out. So appreciate that. I'd love to see what happens. It's going to happen. And when it does, it'll be something spectacular. Who are my Dark Cosmic family members? Why, my friends, they are my cosmic cosmonauts, my cosmic comrades, my insane toy collectors, my dark cosmic collectors as well, dark cosmic Pokemon collectors as well, and my dark cosmic collectors as well. Kind of jumped the gun on that one. Anyway, thank you guys again for watching the video. So appreciate that. Thank you for leaving some comments. I'm glad we keep the toy discussion going on, which is cosmically epic, of course. And what do I say here in the Dark Cosmic Universe? From one side of the galaxy and somewhere in between, there is the Dark Cosmic Universe. Thank you guys again for everything that you do. Stay cosmically insane, my friends. Keep collecting on those action figures. Come back here to the YouTubesphere, better known as YouTube, for another video, and we'll definitely see you cosmically soon. As always, take care, my friends. Hope you enjoyed the videos. Let me know what's going on in your part of the Dark Cosmic Universe.